I love LA Noire. Single time I play, but yeah. And no, I'm not gonna skip over the nudie death thingies, cause you know, like, whatevs. Yes, that is the sound of my phone. Put it on silent so it doesn't disturb me during this gameplay. The golden butterfly. Oh fuck, graphic violence.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Alrighty.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dust.
Wait, what outfit am I? Oh yeah, I'm wearing the good outfit.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
You know what? I was in high school. I used to dress like this without the hat because we weren't allowed to have hats because some bullshit rule.
Up ahead, you turn left. You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were...
Oh. All of it.
KGPL to any Century unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century unit, identify.
Straight ahead.
I feel like my playthroughs are really long videos, and I feel like that's bad. But then people watch them, so like I'm happy with myself because people like watching LA Noire at least. LA Noire so far is my most viewed gameplay thingy. It goes LA Noire, then Until Dawn, which was Street Majestic, then I think Uncharted. The first one, because that's the one where I got the most pissed, and it was hilarious, because, like, I was told it was hilarious to watch me get pissed off in the game. Yeah, the first Uncharted really pissed me off because of how fucking broken it was. Even when they ported it to PS4, it was still broken, which sucks. Because, I mean, it has the potential to be good. If they just, like, fix the broken AI.
KGPL to any Century unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century unit, identify.
Oh no. I'm too late. Somebody's
Please,
dead.
you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Oh, the 40s. Or yellow was an accepted color for an automobile. Why don't we use pastel colors like that anymore? You know, the really gross yellows and split peaks. Oh, crap.
Help! You gotta get me closer!
I would, Rusty, but can't. Busy driving. It's kind of hardest not to hurt other vehicles because down for that.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Bastard.
The hell?
What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him. I'll hold up here, Phelps.
The fuck are you? I don't see you.
You goddamn bum!
Gotcha.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down, code 4.
Woot. Yeah, 20 is the level cap, if I recall correctly.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
Okay. Thank you, Rusty. You're not nearly as big a dick as Mikowski was. Let's not forget, Mikowski was kind of a dick. There we go. A lot better, because now I don't have to have the thingy in my ear. Now we can. As it was meant to be. Oh! I wonder if it's illegal for a cop to use a siren just to get people out of his way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's go, Rusty. Now we have to go investigate a dead body.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex
like
killer
Jerry
at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Okay, let's go. Time to investigate a dead body.
I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All these people are vultures, officer.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
I think your name's Pinker, right? Yeah. What? Oh, footprints.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Oh,
Goodness. Dead body.
Signature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Well, I hope my video doesn't get flagged for this. The dead body and the grossness.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Oh, my nose hurts. I think I have to do something with the stomp marks, but I can't. I just looked at her chest. Let's figure out my handy-dandy notebook. Nope.
Detective, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence? If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Similar remote.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Okay. Well. Let's go, Rusty. Investigating shit. What kind of car is this? Do I have this one already? Let's find out. Yes, I do. I already have all these cars already. Fudge. I recall correctly, there used to be a way to like call your partner over to you, but...
7825, code 6.
Get in, Rusty, come on. In the loser, we're going posing. Do I have any of these cars? Let's find out. Sorry for being boring. I probably don't have this one. It's a Chrysler Airflow. It's a neat sounding car. I already have this one, I'm sure. Yes, I do. Is this the same car? Yes, it is.
Can you drive to this one?
Whatever happened to Nash cars? I mean, they were big in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and then you didn't see
Still
them
might
anymore.
be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, I just had to respond to something.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Oh, I heard a sound. What is it?
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing
Seems
to worry
irrelevant.
about.
It's a violin. I used to want to play violin someday. I can only play 2 instruments. Actually 3, technically speaking. 4. Guitar, bass, voice, and piano.
Incidental.
What is this?
Not sure this means much.
That's the one downside of this game, apart from Cole Phelps being a dick. There's so much random shit.
Work boots. Size 8s. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Okay, I think I got all of it.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Oh, that hurt.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. I had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon.
Oh.
I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay. That's about you.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You're bullshitting
Why
me.
are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left
You're not looking right.
She left
lying.
around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
See, he's evading.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Okay.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You are lying to me, asshole.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Damn it, that hurt.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Liar.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Ooh. Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Stop running. Your tiny feet. Tackle. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, gotcha. Excuse me.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Okay.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Take him home. He's loaded.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, detective unit.
Phelps,
We get Ray
1247.
Pinker, the technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street.
How can I help, detective?
Send someone down from Juvenile
I need an
Hall
address
to
on a
look out for
Belmont
young
High
lady.
School.
Checking for you, detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Go this way.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Okay. Let's go to the morgue.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
This officer needs help. Bank of
So I'm
America
not
7th and
answering
Olive.
dispatch
Officer needs help.
call.
Bank of America 7th and Olive at 211 in progress and shots fired.
Hello, dispatch.
Code 3 identified.
Help!
Oh, both my headlights are up. Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. It's a joke because it's all, you know, see, it's the roads round. It's one of my favorite lines from that movie, and like, apparently very few people in my age group have seen it because I mentioned it to a couple people and they haven't seen it before. So when I was in Branson, we were driving around and we get going in a circle, and I said, "Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament," and they didn't get it, and it saddened me. I also yelled, "Fix the newel post," the other day, and nobody got it. I'm a big fan of the Lampoon's Vacation movies. Except for Vegas Vacation. Vegas Vacation made my day. Always terrible.
Easy.
My ankle.
Just stay concentrated in the cartons.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Oh, is it this one?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
This rope? Nope, it's this one.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Okay, now I can go to high school, I think. Out of my way. I'm taking your car. Nope, I'm taking your car. You're not fucking leave. Oh, you bastard. Oh. No, never mind.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Mueller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, look, this big old green van. I'm gonna take that. Or is it better than silver? Yeah, let's go with the silver one. Oh, what's this car next to me? It's probably the one I already have, isn't it?
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get...
I skipped the cutscene.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Oh.
Jesus, Phelps!
Not answering dispatch.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit.
Nope.
211 is shots fired. 410 South Flower
Doing story
Street.
missions.
Units at Canano Code 3 identified.
Slow and steady, come on!
I wonder what the wage for a detective in the 40s was. Probably somewhere around $140 a month. Which by today's money would be about $1,200 a month.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Oh. You know what's cool? Belmont High School is actually still a school in Los Angeles. Kind of cool if you think about it. I went to El Dorado High School in Placentia. So did someone else who is my ultimate rival. Claims we never met. Bastard.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe. We've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
And you've been having trouble with?
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now.
Hey, you! Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Slow down, you bastard.
There he is. See him?
Prepare to be caught by the long dick of the law. Get it? Because I'm a detective. It's funny.
John, you're a couple of slates short of a full.
Stop moving! Oh, you bitch. You unbelievable bastard. Slow the fuck down. Gotcha, you asshole.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
What kind of car is this? Let's find out. It's DeSoto. You know what I never understood is why they call things custom. I mean, because, like, they didn't design it for you, you know? I don't know, I just overthink things like that.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am. You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, I'm lazy, so I just want to go.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Damn it.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の会社と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
必死マン、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
See, Cole Phelps is also a giant douche nozzle. A silk stocking murder. Ah, my back hurts.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Oh, my back. Fudge.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all.
Oh, it feels like I'm playing Fallout 3. Oh no! Oh my god.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Oh shit.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. Kiss the blood, BD.
21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Oh, this one's a cool one, I think.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Oh, fuck, I just did that.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
May as well follow the trail.
Oh, no, this isn't the one I thought it was. Yeah, again, I think that's like the ending one. Because every chapter has a really good climax.
Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
Nope. The shoe, damn it, Phelps.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Well, she certainly bled a lot. That's always good.
We
when
kept the area
bleeds a lot.
pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
No.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
Where are you taking us?
But yeah, as I said in my other video, this game made me want to be a detective because I thought, wow, this is really friggin' cool. And I realized in Oklahoma, there's like nowhere I can be a detective except for Oklahoma City, and I don't want to go to Oklahoma City because the place is a hub of bad guys.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
That's a lot
Trail
of blood.
points up.
I'm sorry, I mean, like... Well... Good thing the human body has that much blood in it. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to investigate this murder.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Let's go, Rusty.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
What kind of car is this? It looks new. I don't think I can have this yet. Chevrolet Skyline. Cool.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
If I drive this, I don't get the dispatch radio. Yay.
You need to turn left at the next junction.
I've never seen these three-lane roads out here. Again, I'm with the asshole of the universe, but, like, never see them. Alright, let's go investigate.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
Okay.
Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Oh.
Will you look at that?
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Okay.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Okay, we have an address. The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Do I have this car already? Probably. It's the Chrysler Airflow. Yes, it is the Chrysler Airflow. Lots of brand new cars for 1946. I mean, 1946 and 47 models are in this game. Most of them are.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I
Bullshit.
have no idea.
Over
She
the
was a
top
good
movement.
girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Feed me bullshit.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Huh? Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Not true.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the Eldorado one.
Well, maybe I should go talk to him first. Then to the bar. Where's my car? The Nash. Damn it.
Out of the car! Police!
You can't do this!
Just did. Oh, it's a Ford.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, fellas. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is.
Itchy, 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 itchy. Oh, fuck. Alright, check which room he's in. I'm all way, Rusty.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Okay, 304. No elevator? Okay. Huff, huff, wheeze, huff.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got 100 pounds in your wallet. What do you think? Now look.
Knock my fucking hat off, bro.
I got...
Fuck you. God damn, it's like you're fucking Muhammad Ali.
Same fucking...
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
That's a weird name, isn't it?
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
investigate. Yep, nothing here. I gotta make sure I find everything.
Just picked fruit market. This will take some explaining.
Okay. Gotta be something else in here.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What?
Maybe if... No.
Something else in the kitchen, maybe? Ah! I knew there'd be something.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
El Dorado. It's my Joe joke of the day. Can't get enough Joe jokes. Know what the fuck I'm supposed to do now. Yeah, I'll just go talk to the neighbors. Oh yeah, because he mentioned neighbors maybe, so let's find out.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Okay. Any other neighbors?
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Aha,
Thanks.
he's bullshit.
We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag, too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
No good. Nobody here.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
Oh, no, damn it. Fudge. Find a better car than what I've got. Hey, It's another shitty earphone. Maybe this car. No, 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 fuck off. No, no, don't you fucking dare move. Don't you fucking dare.
LAPD, police emergency.
Why do you need my car?
Fuck you, that's why. Studebaker Commander. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Give me a break.
What can I get you?
LAPD, Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Divorce papers?
Ah.
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
I've never been married. Good thing, too. Actually, no. I don't know how to... Yeah.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Bullshit. You're not looking me in the eye.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Yeah, he's on the up and up.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Okay, cool. Let's go, Rusty.
He drove me up to Mulholland and we did some.
Oh yeah, I don't have the police car.
That's that guy.
What kind of car is this? It's plain and boring. Rusty, come on. I'm gonna see if I can find the police station. No, I'm trying to find the police station. You know what? I can find a hidden vehicle. I'm gonna do that while I look for a police car. See if I can find it though.
Around to the right. Take a right. Take a left.
I don't remember what hidden vehicle it is, but I really hope it's a good one. Like the Dr. Torpedo. That's the best vehicle in the game.
I get the point.
Oh, here's a police car.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Get in, Rusty.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
11825, code 6.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You've seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Fuck, sorry.
You're a different man in front of the captain, fellas.
Fuck off.
There's
Get out my
people
fucking
there.
way. Ah, damn. It's like the game programmed everything to get in my fucking way. My way.
Turn left at this one here. Up ahead, you make a right. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. Up ahead, you turn left.
Fucking hell.
Watch it, will you?
Oh, it's a good car. I don't know what car it is, but I know it's a good one. At least I think it's a good one. Where's the door? Here we go. It's not a good car, it's this one. Is it another hidden car? There it is. Rusty, get in. Oh, sing, sing, sing.
Go right through here.
Yeah, after this, I'm gonna go back to story mode. Or not story mode, this is still the big story, but like story missions.
Keep on straight.
Oh, yes.
Cole, come on!
Straight through the next intersection.
Keep on going. Just ignore this turn. Keep on going.
Oh, so just keep going straight?
Straight ahead.
You know the way. You can drive.
Oh, my back. That was my back, that was my bed. Oh, god damn. My neck. Oh. Oh, this might be the Woody, actually. Which is also fine, I like the Woody. What kind of car is this? Do I already have it? Yes, I do. GMC. Okay, let's see what car this is. It's probably a little van, isn't it? Nope, it's this one. It's a little Ford. That's cool. Oh, there's another hidden vehicle. Damn it. Okay, one more, and then I'm going back to the story.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Now, I think I know where I need to go. Is it this way? Yeah, it's over that way. Let's get in the car, Rusty. You might let me in, so move it on over. Move it on over.
Just go easy, Phelps.
We got called to Central, Phelps. We can't leave until we're done there. Come on.
There it is. Okay, now we can get the Woody. And I'll be fine and dandy with that. No, it's not the Woody, god damn it. I wanted the fucking Woody.
You can drive.
Okay, you know what? He's stuck in the wall. Still has some glitches.
You're behind the wheel.
I'm pissed. I thought that was going to be the Woody.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
I'm at a loss.
If the brass are handling Dahlia Evans, they'll have it locked up in the tech services dungeon. Let's go.
Case was thrown out. Now
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Deal. Fuck you, BD. Text. Heap upon my tongue.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Oh, my soul.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Okay. Oh, my back hurts. That is how I run
45. I want to stop him with one.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She
Whoa.
didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
And boom.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Where is it? Where's the...
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Okay. Now I gotta go to the fruit thing place.
You know the way. You can drive.
Oh, that's a cute little car. Look at it.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making Isa his woman? Please. Now, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Okay.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Bullshit.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Ooh, hold up. Again. Yeah.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
It's 253. Okay. Well, I found her necklace. Or a bracelet. Sorry.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Oh, goodness, my back hurts.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'm trying to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Get out of my way, everyone.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. What did he do?
Fucking bitch!
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
What the fucking fuck? Oh, I fucking hate the police chases. Damn it to hell. Oh, I'm stopping for now.